Ça sur DOS, en DOSBox, en fait, émulé sur PC, any percent. Donc, sans plus tarder, question de commencer. Rock, it's all yours.
All right, let's do this. That's the music. If you want to balance that. So this is Captain Comic, any percent. Time starts when I gain control of Captain Comic. I'll give a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go! Hype indeed! So this is Captain Comic. A bit of storyline about this game. You are this space pirate or some sort of protagonist, it's called like that, and you're going on planet Tambi to retrieve 3 stolen treasures, being the gems, the pot of gold, and the crown. They're supposed to be sacred or some sort of story action. And the only goal is to collect those 3 items. In order to do so, you need some other power-ups that we will collect throughout the run. A bit of story about the record of this game. Normally you need to grab all sorts of items to progress through the game, like some sort of boost that lets you jump higher, some teleporting wand that allows you to traverse larger gaps and stuff like that. And you also need a lantern to light up a castle at the very end of the game. Well, it turns out that you only need the key that I just grabbed to enter said castle, to grab the crown which is in the castle, and which will be the last treasure that I will grab at the end of the run. So, should you know the path through the castle, you don't need a lantern to complete the game. And it has been discovered that grabbing the lantern actually is 3 minutes slower than it would be to just go for it in the dark. So that's what we will do. We will navigate the castle in the dark, in complete darkness, which is insane and highly risky, but I don't care. And that's what we will see in this run. Also music, man. So I don't know if everyone got breakfast this morning or something, but if you haven't, I got something for you coming up. I'm going to space with some corn pops. So have a meal.
Delicious.
Delicious, piping hot.
We're not sponsored by Corn Pops by any means.
Should be, man. I'll ask them. All right, so we're navigating to try to get some items. The first item we'll grab is the first treasure, in fact. That's on the moon, conveniently, so it's on our way. And now I'm playing super badly, but whatever. So we will collect the gems on the moon with galaxies and beautiful scenery. Wish my girlfriend was there. Maybe this guy doesn't have a girlfriend. I mean, he has this like weird rubber suit, or...
At least he has the universe.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need, right? You need the universe, nothing else, nothing more. Alright, killing more corn pops. By the way, all the enemies in this game are complete randomness.
So you got the gems there. You gotta collect some other treasures.
Yep. So the enemy spawns, you will always get 4 enemies to spawn when you enter a screen. They spawn randomly from the enemies available for that place. Here I'm bonking my head against the ceiling to try to manipulate the enemies to spawn on the upper floor, like that ball, which I can't hit with my laser. And I'm shooting just to keep rhythm. So there I got unlucky with the spawns. I'll have to take an intentional death there. Because my shield over the right, to the right in the hub, that's my health. You take 2 damage for a hit. So I'm close to dying, so I'll just die. There. Save some time in case I die further in the screen later. Which is pretty common when I run this game. Take the death there. So we'll grab the boots pretty soon. They allow us to jump higher, which will allow us to reach some high places in the cave of the blind toads, which is coming up. I don't need that tool right down there, so let's not bother about it. I think it's a hacksaw. So here comes the blind toads, everybody. Those green things, they're blind toads, apparently. It looks like I'll have to take another intentional death. So we're coming to like this jump. I couldn't do it without the... I'll take a death here. I couldn't do it without the boots, this jump. It's just the right height for the boots. They thought of everything except the Dark Castle. But they wouldn't thought anyone would be that crazy to try it. Like, crazy enough. I am. So this is the one. It allows me to teleport. Would you explain the teleporting system?
Yeah, whenever you're teleporting, you get 3 spaces to the left or the right, and you always get to the tile that's at the bottom of the screen. So if there's two levels on the screen, you get to the bottom one.
So teleporting is an easy way to route the Dark Castle, because you always get 3 tiles, whatever you're doing. So you can map it like some way and always know where you are. Though there's a slight problem, and we will encounter that in the castle per se.
Yeah, because when you're navigating in a Dark Castle, you are supposed to be on the 2nd floor. So whenever you're teleporting, you get to the bottom floor and you gotta try again.
Yeah, I'll explain that whenever we come to that room. Also worth mentioning, you always get teleported 3 spaces, like according to the tiles used in this game, like the sprites. And whenever you teleport in the middle of a sprite, like there I would be in the middle, you always get rounded to the left. So when you're going right, it's not a good idea to teleport in the general sense, because you might get teleported 2.5 spaces and not lose time. But when you're going left, you actually want to take advantage of that half space. You get more, because you would get 3.5 spaces to the left when you round it. So we're gonna use that to our advantage when coming back to the castle. And that will like scroll us to the side of the screen. By the way, we got the pot of gold in the cave of the blind toads, which is the 2nd treasure. I only need the crown now. Also, when you teleport and there's no option, you just stay in place. Like you would teleport in the hole, you just stay in place. They thought of it. It would be more funny to like teleport in the hole. Kill yourself. Alright, we'll grab this health here. And then coming up, the Dark Castle on the next screen.
Shoutouts to the teleport sound.
Yeah, it's amazing. So I hope everybody's going well on the chat. Enjoying their bleeps and bloops. And there I can laser beam. All right, entering Dark Castle. First room is easy.
Since he doesn't have the lantern, of course, the room is complete darkness, so he used just memory to go past the castle right now.
Oops. All right. That's dangerous. No B, please. I would like to.
One more hit and he's gonna die.
Yep.
He's gonna take it really safe from now on.
All right.
Oh, let's go.
Okay. Okay, that's the room I'm talking about. The exit door for that room is on the top of where I started. But it's only floors, so if you try to teleport from the top area, you're gonna teleport down. So there needs to be a way to, and there's lots of gaps up there that you need to cross. So obviously it would be easier to cross them with the teleport one, but you can't do that. So I have to count how many steps before, like, assume every time I jump, it's a gap. Like, I just fell in the gap. It's just not that bad because I was not concentrated, but let's try it for real now. Silence. Okay, I fell down. Need to do average jam. So this has always been the hard part, which makes this run not safe. Okay. Falling in the first bit is not that bad, to be honest. So I'm likely to take a death here, which is bad, but let's try. Ah, fell down. Okay, let's take a death. Kill me! So assume every time I jump, there's a gap, and I just fell in one. And obviously the jumps are deceptively precise, so.
Make you guys remember that all the enemies spawn pretty much randomly. So even though he knows the pattern and jumps at the right time, he can still get damage real easily.
Yeah, that's correct. Which is why I'm shooting all the time.
Note that there's unlimited ammo too, so it becomes quite useful.
Yep. Except if you hold the key down, the ammo is gonna go. And now I can't shoot anymore, but. Alright. It's 22 and a half. I was half a step from there.
Makes you think you should have got a lantern, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's okay. World record with the lantern was 1340, so I'm still under it, but my PB with the lantern is 14 something. Like, that usually happens in a run, like I'm trying to show it, so it's alright. And there's really nothing you can do about it, just try again.
You can do it.
Fell down, why? Okay, let's take a... Kill me. Thankfully I have like 3 lives left, so it's alright. We'll do it eventually, that's why my estimate is so high. And it needs to be that high too, because that trick is really not safe. Unless I practice it like 65 times a day, but I... Plus there's no real way of saving your progress. Oh, fell down, what?
The guy that created the game really wanted you to know that it was him. Copyright 1988 by Michael Denio at the bottom right of the screen. It's part of the game. It's not just an overlay that we put in.
It is part of the game, which is silly. And the guy wanted you to call to his home to buy the game. Alright. Early again. So for those who just joined the game, it's not supposed to be dark.
Normally we would have to get a lantern to get that part. But he chose not to, simply to get faster. Just right now you're seeing multiple attempts, but at some point he's going to get him.
I wanted to keep that bird on screen so it can like sort of tell me where are the walls. Okay. It was early. I was thrown off by the fact that I had to stop on the fourth platform. Decisively precise. So. We will hopefully make it underestimate because we have time to catch up. All right. That was early. For the record, I have a world record on this game. It's 10:47, I think, or 46. So it really is faster to do this. It's 3 minutes faster. When you get it first try, that is, obviously. Okay, I jumped, but it didn't jump, right? Do it again. I'm worried about my health now. He's nervous, but in the surface. Mom spaghetti. Oh. It really is starting to look like Mom spaghetti. Alright, this is the one.
You can do it.
Let's not panic.
Easy.
First time every time, right? For the record, I got it first time yesterday. By which I mean first attempt. Oh, kidding me. Enemies. I am my own enemy. Oh, more blasted! Are you kidding me? Alright, I'll give it like 2 or 3 more tries. Because there's like 1 room left after that, so if I don't get it, we'll just mercy kill. You don't want to? Okay, I'll try it till I get it.
You know, no reset implies no mercy.
Okay, that's fine.
There you go.
What if I game over?
Start over.
I'm fine with that, to be honest.
And maybe get the lamp.
So officially overestimate. I know, right? We'll catch you back with Pokemon, I don't care.
We can set up the Slow King now.
Yeah, Slow King, where is it? I just got a life back, so there's less likely to get game over.
Please don't take my title of Slow King.
Depends. If I get 29 minutes.
Je vais pas te mettre de pression, mais je pense qu'il y a 1 ou 2 jeux dans des marathons, genre, qui n'ont pas réussi à les terminer. Si tu fais partie de la collection.
Animorphs?
Animal.
Animorphs probably one of them.
Yeah, it's coming up right away. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. You know what I need? I need some hype.
Ah oui! Je le cale, tu l'as là. PogChamp. Oh non, pas le ballon.
Ah, jump! You saw me jump there. It's the second time I do that. Normally it's
Ça va
free.
pas bien?
I'm blaming Shokushu's keyboard.
Petit clavier des familles.
For being too good for my standards. Okay, I'll try it till I get it, but I really want some loud claps whenever I get it, because it's really insane.
Getting my hands ready.
Falling in the first bit is fine. No problem.
Alright, this is it.
That's early. Okay. Death. Okay. I'm under it right now. I'm not moving anymore. You can't do it. And obviously, since the frame rate is so high in this game, counting the steps is somewhat erratic. I could do it with a watch and a stopwatch and some kind of timer, but
Ah ouais!
There was
Non,
only
on l'a
two.
entendu sur le clavier en plus.
There was 2 jumps left. And those jumps are super easy too. Choked. Is it choke percent? Could you change the category? I promise I'm good. Yeah. What did he say? Promise I practiced too. All right. I'm close to game over, by the way. Really close to game over. Unless I kill enemies and try to get 150, which is be too ridiculous. I had to avoid that balloon. Now we're trying to avoid stuff too. Now I'm dead.
Oh well.
And we get to see that screen, which is, by the way, the same screen as the ending screen. So technically, I beat the game.
You did it.
Nice run.
Is it time?
Time.
It's bad ending. Time. Yeah, thanks. Yeah,
Nobody will know.
I was 2 jumps away at one point, but it's fine. So.
I gotta say, nice wrong warp to credit skip.
Yeah, exactly. that was a wrong warp.
It's a new category.
So next up, I think we have Pappy.
Peppy.
Yeah, we're gonna have Claw coming up next, so stay tuned.
So handing it over to you guys. Thank you.
All right.